Well, I do blame the fucking communists, but there you go. Fucking good film, that. Oh, anyone want to have a good chat about films? I'm your fucking man. And I have actually got a reputation for recommending certain films that some people consider were crap. What was the one now? It was a cartoon. Oh no, really got ragged for this, you know what I mean? I just shared, I think this is brilliant. Again, it's all hip, hype. I can't remember the name of the film now, but you know what I mean? So-called hippies are full of hype and shit. Get it? Well, it's not cool to like that, and I just see something for myself, get it? Fucking brilliant. It could be a cartoon. It can be a kid's story. It can be a very emotive, love story sort of thing. Yeah. I see brilliance in lots of different things. Get it? I'm not restricted by the, oh, you don't like me sort of thing. Well, we'll see. Hope I can remember it. Not Popeye, something of that. You get me? Yeah, of that ilk. And I love Popeye, by the way, but this wasn't Popeye. And it's similar sort of ilk, a cartoony thing. I did, and it's first one made. That was it. So that's why I did check it out. You know, big thing, and it was an adulty come version of this cartoon character, and very well done, and real voices, get it? And it come to me. It's sort of flashing in and out now. And my hip mate, I won't sing, oh, you don't like that. And for weeks afterwards, you know, I'm just me, and you just be you, and together we become true. Fucking hell. Yeah, if some cunt was to try and analyse who and what is fucking channeling through me, I mean, I've had Shakespeare. Well, I think that is fairly true. The whole, here you go. This hasn't died away. This has been ongoing for 12 years, Black Unicorn, and that was channeled by William Shakespeare. I can sense that's it, because people are developing a good, well, I don't give a fuck if it's woolly cunt and fuck brain. Get it? And that's a healthy attitude to the text. You judge something on its worth, not who supposedly channeled it. Well, that is fucking worth anything that I've ever fucking seen. That is 10% to charity. Get it? That will allow and facilitate people to give 10% to charity, and in a nice way. Get it? All the proceeds from any Black Unicorn organised event, which is a charity, will go to charity. Get the trip? So you go to a Black Unicorn concert event, and 10%. Well, I don't know. Yeah, well, that could be, yeah. All the proceeds go to charity. Get it? We could, oh, there, I've got the brains going now. Yeah, that would work. That's it. You could have 2 rates of tickets. Those that are sympathetic, yeah, that's it. Ticket costs a £5, shall we say, off the top of my head. Another ticket costs £5. What the fucking else? Fucking hell. Yeah, 10% is added. But you know that 10% of your ticket price is going to charity. Now, it might be a bit of a mind fuck, and we probably need to discuss this. People who know, you know, the practical sides of it. Yes, I don't think we can have donation boxes, of course, and that's common sense. And that could be, that's a brilliant idea. See, so you come into an Oxfam gig, get it, a charity event, mainly Oxfam, and then that's it. See, in the spirit, oh, there's this disaster just happened. brilliant. And so we have collection boxes for that disaster. Now, come on, all you I knew these events will be fucking brilliant. I'd say so myself. Just fucking put your imagination into it. Any cunt can turn up to a Black Unicorn event. Even if they just do a guest appearance, get it? It'll be really open to participate. And the whole event will be geared around that. The jam session, for instance. You could come along with your fucking tin whistle. Get it? It will be that complete mindfuck mix from unknown musicians, but are good, and fucking megastars, all sharing the same stage. Why? Because we have a brilliant mixers on the job, and it's a piece of piss actually, because you just do it by ear, literally. All the technical stuff of setting up levels on a digital mix is a piece of piss, and they also include effects. Oh, by the way, I'll bung that in. I'm selling my 01V Yamaha mixer. It's a fucking brilliant bit of kit, ahead of its time. And okay, you can pick them up on eBay, but this is upgraded, board, get it? So it isn't just, I believe they're originally 16, but this is 24. It's only been used and touched by me. And we could do it, probably a bit early, but that'd be a perfect thing to put on auction for Black Unicorn. So you'll have a very special mixing desk. Oh yeah, machines carry sentiency. That might be a new trip for you, yeah. So if this cunt has a mixer and it is a living entity on another level, that mixer will be one of the best fucking mixers you could lay your fucking hands on. It's blessed, whatever term you use. And it was the heart of Shamanic Studios. And all the people that were ever recorded with Shamanic Studios went through that mixer. Yeah, that's just flashed in because being told a bit early, Graham, the cunts haven't even woken up the Black Unicorn yet. We're going about 12 years. But the penny's going to drop. I'm actually, give it a plug. All of my recording equipment in February are going to my mate's John's second-hand shop, which is used to raise money for disabled people. And the arrangement that John, give him a plug, you'll find out it's going to be in Bucky. Oh, you'll hear about this. There'll be a bit of publicity. The trip will be you can take anything to John because it has to work. You know, you don't need anything junk, but you've got any bit of quality piece of equipment. It won't necessarily be recorded. It can be anything, but right. And then again, all electrical goods and that will all, because John's like, it's all going to be tested. If it don't work, it'll be thrown in the bin, or you'll be told, get it. So it's got to work. And then John, to help other people out, like me, will sell your gigs, so display it, get it, and he'll charge you a percentage. So that's his fee, but that he's doing that for promoting it and giving it a shop window. Exactly that, right. And again, this will be just for, well, he told me that, but I think it's generally all going to be just for disabled people because he is a disabled person. And obviously you make his livelihood out of it. Again, you're helping a disabled person. What's a brilliant concept? Totally in line with Black Unicorn. Get it? Because it will probably be for a charity. Many local charities that can... well, John himself, right, is head of Maury Mental Health, which is a charity. That says it all. And it'll be totally available. What's it? Transparent. Get it? Oh, this shop's going to fucking be famous. Fucking auctions any of my equipment, it's going to be fucking famous. Cunts will come. Yeah. But those who've got eyes to see and ears to hear with others, oh, I don't give a fuck about disabled people. And that sorts the wheat from the chaff. Think it, a Christed master, a channel for the teacher of angels and men, is technically described as being disabled. What a fucking trip, eh? Yeah, what a fucking trip. And this is known in the East. In the East, non-perfect physical bodied people, another concept, were known to be channels and agents of the light. Enlightened masters, whatever concept you want to put on it. Yeah, that's a fact. And a lot of them never healed themselves, get it? That is part of their karma. So although they're a healer and they can heal other people and do healing miracles, they themselves karmically had some kind of disablement. Probably not the word, but they weren't perfect physically. Very strong message. We are not our fucking bodies, and our bodies could be a bit fucked up, but we're not our bodies. The spirit within the bodies is who and what we are. We are spirits living in the material world. Sting. Now, the original thing, anyone who knows me, yeah, I can have a message, a concept, what's this channeling about? I can end up, and this is just what the media does, right? Cryptic headline, and every cunt's watching this show, shall we say, well, what's, something really like President Trump states something as an example. So every cunt's there watching to see it, and then it turns out President Trump doesn't say anything of the fucking sort, and it's a load of bollocks. An example. But people, I want to watch this. And this quite ain't that, because, well, it is for those in Facebook. Oh, yeah, for those in Facebook. They know the fuck Shirley is. Yeah. They also know I've just blown out to my true colours, Mr. Zubecker. No, thank you, Mr. Zubecker. I don't want to deal with you. I'd rather deal with a woman, which I've said many a time. All men are cunts, get it? And I've met Shirley. She's probably not called Shirley, but she knows who she is, and I know who the fuck she is. I know what she looks like, get it? And it's got to the state, Tibetan gesture, we can have a fucking video chat. And what a fucking chat that will be. The old joke, I'd like to be a fucking fly on the wall on that. But Shirley will be prepared. Shirley knows I have nothing personal against her. She happens to be employed by a shit company that perhaps doesn't need taken down. That'd be for you, the people, to decide. So, this is to you, Shirley. I'm still waiting, love. I've got your little hangout contact thing there, and I've been on a hangout a few times there, and I've invited you to join there, and I suspect you can do the same to me. But I suggest, because as I said, I don't sit in front of this fucking computer all day. Some cunts might do that. I've got things to do. I've got my birds to feed. I've got shopping to do. Things outside of just sitting in front of a computer. Which might have been part of the wind-up. Sending me a little cryptic message, which I've had. Oh, the latest thing, love. What the fuck's all this about? This is by Mr. Zuckerberg. right? Some kind of fee, has been mentioned. And in the spirit, I've already challenged it. So, well, look, I've paid you thousands of pounds to have my money physically delivered. That was the justification. And again, he's already shared, well, these weren't Facebook stats. Yes. So the only way we're going to clarify this is you, Shirley, going on video chat because he trusts you. Yeah. And then all my misconceptions can be washed away. He's implying it, yeah. These fuckers were a scam. Quote, don't speak to any of them. So I'm not. But he has said that you are okay. And I'm saying you're okay until I feel different. And that we need to have a little chatty and get all this stuff sorted. Right. And, I'll just say that. I can conjecture. I can conjecture the fuck club. And the more I conjecture, the more bad it's going to look for Facebook. But again, his excuse is that these were scammers. That's what he said. So I'm not talking to anybody there apart from you, which he's approved. And I know what you look like. And I feel a video chat and I've got a phone number. Again, I'm being really sarcastic. You can phone me on the phone because, again, if I'm away from the computer, which has been happening, a couple of attempts to chat, then I come back to you. Supposedly a link has been established. I've sussed that. And I just click it. And then I click invite you. So I click that. But, of course, you're not available. Whatever. So the way around that can be a good old-fashioned telephone call. This is Cheryl. Because they can't fuck me. Can we video chat? Oh, all right. I go to video chat and there's no cunt there. Then I have the cunt blocked. On my phone lines, all fucking... I never use the phone. And I've got... it's a free service. With a press of a button, I can block you. And guess what? Any cunt that does, and in many, phone me and it says, number unavailable there, I'll just block them. They don't even get a word in. So just be warned. Well, it's not warned. I'm set up. I don't use the phone. I use Skype. Because I save money. And my phone is for emergencies or someone that doesn't have Skype and wants to have a chat. And it can be just... But they generally don't do a number unavailable. Just to let you know you've been sussed. If you are someone who's trying to conceal your phone number, well, it's obvious something's a bit fucking off, innit? So you've been fucked and double fucked. Anyway, back to you, Shirley. You're not Shirley, but you know you are. We need to have this video. I'm in no hurry. I am a bit. My hurry is my godchild, Matty, in the Philippines. That's my hurry. Me, I've got food, fucking thing in the oven. I've only got 50p to my name, but I'm used to that. Fucking joke at a local co-op. I'm going to go down there today. Hey, it's a joke. I come out with all these 5p pieces. You get change. You just, not so much put in a piggy bank, but, sort of tell you, and then you take your change and put it somewhere, because it's clogging up your wallet in a sense. And I'm down to that. I jokingly say, it's piggy bank time. Watch what I spend to the penny. And I think I've got to buy a loaf of bread. I don't get money till the 14th. It's that regulated. I've got a calendar and it's that. And that's what I've told or was telling Zuckerberg's pals, get it? Which they probably weren't, right? So no one's going to hustle me until the 14th. But then it's been arranged I've got until March to pay this off. So I can fucking pay wind-up games to them, because Mrs. Zubek is as good as said, you're all a bunch of cunts trying to con you. So Kate Tim's been excommunicated on the way to Sunday school. Fucking oh, you don't know? Oh, brilliant, LP. Jeff O'Toole. Oh, well. Keep taking the tablets. Right, and Greg Anders been told to go away. I said, no, only speak to women, mate. Fuck off. So that's why it leaves you, Shirley. Of course, you could be a piece of scam shit, but I'd suss you out in seconds. I know what you look like. So, I'll change the subject. Hi, these are all people, I'm making my point now. These are all people from the East. Nothing offensive. They don't have, they're like me, they don't have lots of money. A genuine spiritual master will have fuck all. We'll use the Dalai Lama as an example. The Dalai Lama has regular audiences where people come, you see them with their scarves and their gifts. Get it? Could be thousands of, whatever gifts, right, to the Dalai Lama. And before the cunts have even got out of the building, he's already allocated it. There's all these monks around him. To them. It's all fucking gone. That's why people do give to the Dalai Lama. He lives the life of a monk. He has carers and that. When he stays in hotels, he insists they're very basic. Even though people want to, this is the best room. No, fuck off. You don't say it like that. But yeah, simplicity is good for him. And he realises it's all money. So he lives in very basic, or stays in very basic accommodation. Unless some cunt invites him to stay, so he goes to some big Raja McWillie or whatever, and all his rooms are, that's fine, that's acceptable. Because he's probably going there to get money, get it? Oh yeah, if you invite a Dalai Lama to do some ritual thing, money's involved. And lots of fucking money. Those people get a blessing. And the ritual in Tibet, you give a scarf. And that's what I've done. So you're given a scarf, then you give it to the master who's initiating you, and then he gives you it back. That's a Tibetan ritual. You see Robert McGee, or whatever his name is, quite an avid Buddhist, do that. Richard Gere. Well, actually, Richard Gere is quite a genuine chappie. They're probably all ready to hear me slag him off. No. Probably does give 10% to charity, probably even more. Doesn't make a big thing about it, though. And does visit the Dalai Lama and various other lamas, and does obviously offer, that's the tradition, offer gifts, which can, of course, be large sums of money. What's the most practical thing to give someone like that? A large sum of money, because then they can redistribute it and it can do a lot more good. So they don't actually, they might give him a gift as well. Get it? Just, an object of beauty, shall we say. But the Dalai Lama then, going off tap, might sell it. This is right, oh, yeah, nice, and this could be a diamond stone, you get what I mean? Again, the Dalai Lama would just probably sell it. Auction it, Gift from Richard Gere, and there'd be lots of people who'd like it. Anyway, Dalai Lama, don't think you need me to do that. Richard Gere, right? Because I've people say, Graham, you're just going around cutting cunts' heads off. and exposing them for being hypocritical cunts. Well, it is part of what I do. That is the cutting word. So if I was you, bit of a threat, I'd keep a fucking low profile around this cunt. And all your publicity aids and that, you tell them, no, I don't want you posting this on fucking Facebook. That cunt Graham Clark's on there. And if he happens to just scan through, which I've done a couple of times, yeah, Pink gives this, there. Pink gets the cutting word. Of course, Pink can say fuck off. And I can say fuck off, Pink. Get it? And as people wise up, see through the glamour, because that's another Alice-A Bailey book. Glamour, a world problem. Now, as an empath, rare, I only need to touch that book, which I've done many a time. Right? As an empath, I only need to touch a treatise on white magic. This knowledge is now beginning to be, accepted. As an empath, I can touch any religious book and any channeled book. And I've been a student in the arcane school, so I've touched them all. Yeah. So I have got, the whole knowledge within the Alice-A Bailey books. Yeah. Bit of a tip for you lot. Rare. You want to check and get something that's really going to blow your fucking mind or open you up and all this other shit that's going on. Get yourself a set of the Alice-A Bailey books. All very reasonably priced. But you only be able to buy them online, or you might get them in certain, Watkins, esoteric-y shops. Yeah, very few shops stock it, though. You're not going to go down to Smith's. You got Alice-A Bailey, fucking Walla on the fuck. But, you can buy them on fucking... You can buy the Alice-A Bailey books on Amazon and reasonably priced. Of course, Amazon will make a bit of a profit. So they are, as they've had criticised, the only reason they went esoteric in inverted commas was because there's a lot of idiot cunts, powers of darkness, cunts, that put out that the Lucis Trust is part of the devil. And a lot of cunts brought into it. Their loss. But yes, Alice-A Bailey books, available on Amazon. I should expect worldwide, whatever. And you'll get them quickly as well. You get all the service of Amazon, rare. And you can buy the whole set, rare. You can donate a set, rare. Fucking good thing to give some organisation. There's a trick for you. Well, I don't want to give them money, rare, because they'd probably waste it, rare. But I'll give the cunts a set of the Alice-A Bailey books, which will. And any budding empath, and empaths are coming to the fore, just need to touch those books with a little bit of prayer, And they don't have to spend hours and hours reading them. Oh, my God, no. We have the technology. And you want to check that out, there's quite a few empath groups on Facebook. Have a mooch around, rare, put it in your web browser, rare. What is an empath? You get quite a few definitions, and then you choose the one that you gravitate to. That's straight out of the words of the Tibetan. This is my teaching, this is in layman's terms, but don't offer it the stupid worship and adoration of, it's the words of a Tibetan master. This is exactly what he's saying. Take what you gravitate to and shelve the rest. Same analogy. Many different definitions of what an empath is and can be. You're aspiring to be an empath, and through prayer, you can ask for anything. Yeah. Blessed Father God, Blessed Father, Mother God, may I develop the gift of empathy. May I be able, just by touching any scripture, any person, the knowledge and the wisdom that they contain for the benefit of humankind or humanity. Amen. And that get you going. The angels respond to any sort of invitation. Go to the angelic kingdom. Blessed angels, can you draw close? Can you enable me to develop, it's your own word, emphatic, or grammatically wrong, abilities? Then you pick up the book, touch it. You won't get loads of stuff coming in your brains. It's going on another level. Get it? Same trip with the Zohar. You don't suddenly have, it's done. Same trip with Zohar. And the Zohar actually gives you a method, okay. It's called scanning. But it's the same, it's a form of empathy. But maybe a bit easier for you, because it is actually an ancient language, symbols. And these do impress your subconscious mind. So you're just scanning. Get it? Your intellect is being bypassed and the knowledge is going in. And with a little bit of prayer. However you pray then. Blessed Father God, blessed angel, rare. May I be opened up to the wisdom within these books. May I develop the capacity for empathy. Begin your own words, but things will happen. And you won't, how can I put it? You'll just know when you start channeling. Yeah, now, that's a Mickey Mouse. Yeah, so you're in a situation and there's some kind of discussion going on, rare, and you put up a little prayer, blessed angels, please help me, assist me, because you're opening it up, you see. You've got to invite them. And they fucking will. You've got angels with you all the time, just waiting for an opportunity to move or assist you. All the time. We don't need to get in an intellectual... That's in many different systems of thought. We've all got guardian angels. We've all got guides, get it, helpers. Same difference. And to the degree that you're open and to the degree you invite them to assist you, they will. So you're in this discussion thing, and people are mouthing off and this, that, and the other. And the magic mantra is someone just asks you, well, Graham, what do you think? Whoom. It can be the cutting word, and it's animal, but it can also be some amazing bit of teaching wisdom that you yourself know. Well, I didn't fucking... Well, it wasn't part of me. It was technically, get me. You then know you're channeling. Then you continue the invitation. Again, the trip is to put your ego aside, and it can get in at times, but then you're the first person to know it and to see it. You don't need some other smart-ass cunt to tell you. You yourself, if you're following that pathway, as I do, oh, Graham, you're fucking ego again, fuck off, you cunt. Whatever, you develop your own kind of fucking... Your own kind of psychoanalyst. You're your own worst critic. Get it? And you can always take back things. Oh, I'm just learning, mate. Sorry. The word of knowledge. No, sorry. The scripture was for you. Take the plank out your own eye. But I now realise that you have and are tithing, but in many different ways. Now you can tithe with money, but you can tithe with your time. Right. That's it. I'm a big mega fucking film star, right? And I can earn such and such an hour, right? But then you give of some of your time. So in theory, you could easily give 10%. Get it? It's your time. So I'm going to visit there. I'm going to visit this children's home. And they're not going to pay fuck all for you to come, which other commercial things would. And you arrange it behind the scenes, you know, and Robert Redford come to the children's wing or whatever the fuck it is, right? And you're there. And of course, there's a bit of publicity for the children's wing, not just you, get it? And that's worth money for them. And it is generally a charitable facility you visit. It doesn't have to be. Again, that's all out of all of our hands. The angels decide what's what. Get it? The angels decide. They're given that role. So you visit Walla 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 drug dependency unit. It doesn't happen to be a charity, but it's doing charitable work. Get it? That'd be valid. So this is a way out for you people. Well, I don't know why. To me, I'd just give 10% of my wages. That's it. And I'd enjoy doing that. And I will do that. When I get my lottery winnings, 10% straight away is going to go to charity. That's it. Then from that moment on, if I do accumulate more wealth, 10%. I don't know. I have to meditate on this, as they say. But yeah, for practical reasons. But it can be set up with your bank, as an example. Yeah. Well, that's how you do it, you know. It'd be a bit of a head fuck you, you know, every week, right, what did I earn this week? Yeah, and that. It's done through your bank. And there's a separate account set up. That's it. Tithing stroke charity account. And they do it. You make them earn their money. Yeah, right. Whatever I earn, I want 10% to go into this bank account. Right, and they do all the shit about taxes. You know, that's all got to be rare. And then every now and then, you dip into the account. You might decide to save up a bit. And it's terrible. Big thing and it needs big sum of money, and so you don't give any money for 2 or 3 days, whatever, just off my head, but yeah. And then you go to your account and boom, seconds, online, it's gone and it's there. And then your account drops right down, but that's fine. We have the technology. Get it, it's all these, it's a bit of a hassle, Graham, you know. No, it fucking isn't. These cunting banks rip us off. So these cunting banks, if they want to keep our business, better set up facilities for people to do that. Supply and demand. All right, I'm mega fuck cunt and the shitheads, and I want a charity account set up. Okay? Yeah. I want 10% of my earnings, okay, put into this account. Yeah. And no one else can touch it. It's my account. And it is only, you can even put restrictions on yourself. Only charities can be sent, however you word it, from this account. It's untouchable. Get it? And so you can involve some other cunt. That's it, like a joint account. They approve that. That's it. It's the statute, like it, which charities have. A joint account. So another signatory other than yourself has to authorise whatever that payment is. So they are basically saying, yeah, this is a valid charity and that's it. So they approve it. And then the bank know it's to be paid. It's not really checks, but yeah, you do that. Just a piece of piss. And the world certainly needs it. That you could argue is part of the fuck up. It's a perfect system, but the charity system got corrupted. Yeah. And it got corrupted because instead of going to charity, it was 10% goes to the church. Yeah. And we can all guess what was the major receiving agent of that. The Vatican. Well, they're in for a fucking shock. Well, I can do it now. But most people think I'm talking out my arse. It doesn't matter. The Vatican should now release 10% of their accredited accumulated wealth to charity or charities now. Then, every now and then, again, because the vaults will be continually being filled, again, 10% again. Yeah, why not every day? Yeah, why not? Oh, we need overheads. Well, that will need to be looked at, won't it? Do you need all these fucking wallers that run around your own fucking army and all the fucking rest of it and all these other buildings and get it? Get it? Because we could alter the trip to 10% of your wealth. Not just money, all your buildings and every fucking thing else. And values put on them. Well, they need to be done once. And 10% of that goes to charity. So you can still probably keep them, but you've got to cut your cloth a bit. And things that have been, shall we say, in excess, art galleries, and give them back to the people. They could argue, well, no, all these relics, get it, all these works of art, rare, that are worth billions of pounds. Well, 10% of that's got to go to charity. Then, look at how much suffering is going to be relieved. Oh my God, yeah. And look how much things are going to change overnight. All these people are uptight because they feel they've been fucked. This is in layman's terms, right? All these groups, people who think they've been fucked over by another group and take it to the extreme of becoming terrorists. Well, there must be some substance to these terrorists, get it? And that can be relieved, what, with money? Well, these cunts come over here and they fucking ripped us off and took all our wealth. Fair enough. Set yourself up as a charity. Because that's it, it has to pass through certain things. And then we can give you money. Yeah. Yeah. Do it the right way. Whatever you are, whatever the resentment is. These cunts come over here and fucking ripped off all our gold and our fucking oil and all the fucking rest of it, right? Okay. Get together with other people of a like mind, set it up as a charity. And then we, I say we, well it is we, can then give you money. And you don't need to take up arms and kill innocent people. Just think it through. You've got a choice. Well, these cunts say that if we set our cause up as a charity, and it'll have to be assessed independently, so anyone who has off-the-wall grievances will be weeded out. But yes, there's some right for some connuppance here. Then another body, well, Black Unicorn's going to be doing that. That's exactly what Black Unicorn's all about. Get it? It will be a charity. It will use the performing art, but people can donate to it. Black Unicorn comes to charity, and its whole emphasis for the relief of suffering worldwide, right, through the performing arts. So it has got a structure. That doesn't stop other cunts just giving us money. Get it? Oh, it's £10 billion because they trust us, like they trust the Dalai Lama, that the money will be gone before it's even gone into the account. Because we will be being made aware all the time of all the injustices and suffering around the world. We're just a distribution agent. On that level, we will have one motherfucker of a bank account or accounts, but they will be charitable accounts. So there's definite running costs that are going to be needed, but then we give 10%, get it, of our wealth, whatever's in excess of our needs, that's the mantra, and that's immediately dispersed wherever the need is. And people, we will be a central place. Someone can just contact us. Oh, these fucking cunts have come and done this and that, real hot off the news stuff, and they'll get money relatively instantly. Well, have you got a charity we can send the money to? See, it will have to be a charity, but this is it. There'll be a lot of fucking busy fucking lawyers. Fucking mad! But then that can be made simplified. We simplify the process. I've been through, it's fairly simple. You've got to have certain office bearers, treasurer, that. It's got to be approved. That I could argue, the charity commissions of every country will need to employ a few more people. Supply and demand. Well, we used to have 100 charities a week, now we've got 1,000, whatever. Get it right. So there need to be more jobs, making jobs, mate. Political thing, become a charity assessor. Brilliant job. That has to be your trip. You like working on computers, office, and using your brain a bit. Just taking a legal position in a sense. But then there'll be college courses set up. You're temporary, not a lawyer, but you're well genned up then on charity law. Yeah, just that. And you'll get a certificate. Charity law, whatever you want to call yourself. And you'll get a job. You'll get work. Supply and demand. Who knows? I'm not God. Well, I'm actually part of God. But I don't know how quick in this. I'm just channeling. Yeah, I'm just channeling a rock and roll band. Yeah, it's all I fucking am. And when I finish this, I shall go back and have my fucking medicine. Yeah, come on, Graham, take your medicine. You're getting a bit elated. Nah. Oh, I am getting elated. I'm sensing in the spirit things are starting to change. This thing with Facebook, I think, is possibly going to come to a head. We go right round circle, yeah. I've got a lady that's supposed to be video chatting with me. And if she does, and when she does, a lot of misunderstanding will be cleared away in seconds. Because you say, well, yes, such and such, such and such, such and such, such and such, we're scam merchants. Well, I've already been told that, actually. Don't talk, well, again, that could be scam, but don't talk to anybody. But then I've double-dutched it onto Mr. Zubek himself. I'm sorry, Mr. Zubecker. I'm not going to entertain you. But I'll talk with Anderson to Shirley. And on the video. And I'm sure we sort a lot of things out. That's the whole crux of this video. Yeah. Shirley come in number 9. And maybe she's had her brains blown a bit. Yes, right. I am not Jesus Christ. Christ is coming back. I am merely a channel. And I could list various entities. I suppose the most significant one is I am channeling the teacher of angels and men. Now, this is a Christian conception of a being then. Right. But I'm probably not the only one. And I've been told to say I am, but whatever. No, God will provide. There's other people being trained up and ready and are ready to move on to that stage. And of course, there'd just be a bit of a not so proficient You get me, the channeling will be a bit wonky, right, and not so smooth, shall we say, but they're there. And they'll soon be ready to announce themselves. Well, actually, I channel the teacher of angels and men. Oh, all right then. You test your spirits. Well, what have you got to say? Or, all right, and it's noted and it's checked. So if someone starts spouting off prophecy as an example, but it doesn't come true, then they're sort of shelved. Someone claims to be a healer and appropriate circumstances are set up, understanding that it's upon the recipient's faith that healing takes place, and that's the same equivalent with Jesus Christ. By their faith, be it so. He could do no good works there because of their unbelief. So any budding healers, get yourself a pendulum. Advertise your ability. Again, it's supply and demand choice. But say you will give them a pendulum reading first. Not reading, an assessment, a diagnosis. Yeah. Then they come to you or contact you or maybe for your sex, the same thing. And just with a pendulum, shall I give this person a healing session? Over in seconds, yes, no. If you get no, many different angles you can take. I'm sorry, I'm very busy. May I suggest you go elsewhere? Or the new agey thingism, this modality isn't right for you. I suggest that's if you moved in the spirit to say that. And you will only see then people who possibly can experience a change. Again, it's all karmic. But then again, you moving in the spirit, rare, or give them a healing session, rare. Well, I could set up I could set up my own school. I have developed, or it has developed around me, a very good system of healing, incorporating pyramids, incorporating water, incorporating medicinal healing oil, because for some people they need a physical thing. So they come to you for a healing session, and they don't just have this healing session, which, okay, says an hour. You give them some blessed healing medicinal oil. And again, it is psychosomatic, yes, but moving in the spirit, hypothetically, right, I want you to take this with you. I want you to put 6 or whatever, 4 drops of this under your tongue. If it's every 3 hours, get it, whatever. And it's probably a month's supply. So that means technically you are giving them healing and all the benefits they get for a month. And then if things haven't greatly improved, they can come back. So that's their ticket in. That they're known, they visited you, you've given them this oil and told them to take it, and this will heal them, right? And then to whatever degree they've healed, will either request another session or what. But you have given them something very physical. And upon their faith be it so. Or it can be blessed. Again, some people aren't into all that, but you will bless it in front of them. Blessed Father, Mother God, this oil be transmuted, changed into exact medicinal compounds that this person needs at this time. Bubble. They then take this away. Oh, I will probably have to get, I can make this stuff quite easily, and I'll be limited to that, Well, I can get another couple of machines. I can make a litre at a time with the machine I've got. Things start to take off, get 5 or 6 machines making 6 litres of sacred medicinal oil. Again, supply and demand. You don't know how things are going to go. And then if you've got other commitments, you're not just a healer, get it? Get it? we've all got things to do. I've got PowerPoints to visit, given the means. Oh, yeah. And I've got a bit of travelling to do to link up cosmic PowerPoints, right? And that's why I need this Highlander car, but it might not be a Jaguar. And it could be another avenue. I've got, many irons in the stove now. I'm appealing to the British government for backdating on mobility allowance, which I'll win hands down. It's a clear case. It won't be so fantastic as the Zuckerberg offer, of course not. But I'll be able to get a decent little off-road car, not quite a Jaguar, and get a new one in every brilliant scheme, mobility scheme. And, well, there you go. The healing ministry itself could be a means of supplementing my income. It's donation only. Oh, yeah, that's another important mantra. And so you give someone hypothetically a pendulum reading, they get a positive response, but then you say to them, I actually hire a room at the Findorn Foundation to do my healing work. I will ask you just to cover that fee. That's fair enough. They've had a reading, they've got a positive thing that they're going to benefit, but you can't tell how much they benefit, and they're going to get some oil, blessed, and all the rest. It's all part of the thing, and you come up with a fee for that. It's not expensive, but you cover your bridges. It's right, it's karmically right. Yeah, this is what it will cost. You tell them that up front, it's going to cost you such and such to hire the hall for an hour, such and such for the oil, get it? But my time is free. Now, you have a donation system as well. Why? Because certain people won't even be able to afford that. But they pass the pendulum test. And then you can say to them, no embarrassment. You can share that, but then say, well, anyway, just you pick up a bit. Don't worry, just put what you can afford in the donation box. So no cunts any the wiser. Well, we might be afterwards. That's irrelevant. Because the other trip is someone can come in and be so grateful for the healing they've received. Can say, well, can I give more? So, you come to some kind of figure. You say, oh, yes. And you explain to, oh, yes, this will help those that can't afford. So they get good karma. See, that help people who come to me that can't afford that. And it's a donation box. And for them, that's their way of giving, is just to give money. You get me? And that's how they live. That's right. And they will walk out of that session high as a fucking sandboy because they've given. Get it? Not just, how can I put it, given to me or, covered their costs then. Rare. They've given extra. And that'll be put on the donation box, very clear, You don't need to tell them that. It'll just be a sign. They can read it. Please give generously. Many people that come here can't afford to pay the fee, but are given access via the pendulum, meaning they will value it. And I don't waste my time on people that aren't going to respond. That's it. Don't feed pearls of wisdom to swine. And this is for all you potential healers. This is the right way to do it. You might not want to use my oil. That's not relevant here. It can be water. Yeah. Water put under a pyramid is blessed and purified. I'm doing myself, right? And then you can just give them a sample of water from under a pyramid and they can see it themselves. And the same trip, just put 2 or 3 drops of this in your coffee or tea, whatever, for a week. And you're telling them what it is. This is pyramid blessed water. And you bless it if they wish that. Blessed Father God, I ask, this water is transmuted and changed to the exact medicinal compounds that this body, that's their body, right, needs at this time. Amen. And it will be. Again, by their faith. But they know also some conditions take time. Oh, now we're going to other rules. Oh, it's just gone, yeah. Sometimes, with a healing session, you'll bring a word of knowledge. Or it can be some kind of discipline. Yeah. They can take it or leave it. Right. What's your sex life like? There's a lot of issues tied down to this. So it can be as open-ended as that. Oh, well, quite well, thank you very much. I see. How many sexual partners do you have? And it's open-ended. They could tear the fuck off, whatever. They could terminate it all. You know, there's nothing to fucking do, you fuck off and whatever. But if they've got any sense, well, actually, I am in 3 relationships at the moment, and one of them's with a married woman. As an example. Oh, well, I'm getting in the spirit that you need to cut back on your sexual relationships, right? And especially you need to cut back and sever this relationship with a married woman. And they can then come back, oh, she doesn't love his partner and all this and rare, and he's going to get divorced, as an example. But then you would come back, yes, well, I'm saying to you, withhold your relationships until she does get divorced, and then you get married. Yeah, they can tell her to fuck off, whatever, that's all right. But you're telling us in the spirit. And you could clearly advise them that your healing will be dependent upon how they respond. Get it? So it also will stop them wasting your time. Well, nothing much has happened. Right, and you pick up the spirit and they're all over you say, well, I'm sorry, have you, that's it. Have you changed the things to do with your sexual relationships with this married woman? And is this married woman going to get divorced or whatever? Because she might say, fuck it, I want my cunt and I want to eat it. Freudian slip. I want my prick and I want to eat it then. Yeah. She wants to stay married to this rich motherfucker. Although she doesn't, get it. And she wants to have sex with you outside of marriage. Well, that ain't going to, and that's her karma. That won't work. It doesn't work. Oh, and most of mankind's problems relate back to sex. Either abuse of sex, get it? That's just the way it is. And you can tell me to fuck off. Something you're telling me. Yeah. You choose your healer. You choose your spiritual teacher, get it? And you get the level and healing of teaching, probably fuck that up, you deserve. So go and see some other cunt who's going to condone your sexual misuse, going to say, yeah, I'll come down to this workshop, man, that's 40 quid an hour, and the rest. Oh, well, oh, yeah, and we'll see you next week. Well, that's a load of bollocks. Oh, yeah, I'm not well liked in the Findle Foundation, because I've shared this sort of cutting word before. And most of the people in the Findle Foundation are some kind of Mickey Mouse healer. Mickey Mouse meaning it's got no real stumph to it, because it isn't of the spirit, and it's psychological shit. So yes, if you go to someone for counselling every week, and they're going to appease you by saying, yeah, you do what the fuck you want, shove your head up someone's ass or whatever, and suck their cock and whatever, and just totally overlooks various things that you're doing in your life, but then milks you for about 50 quid a month, they don't give a fuck, they're not healing you. Yeah, they want you to come back next week, sorry, not next month, and then milk the fuck out of you. And you'll get some kind of psychological release, right? Because it's psychosomatic, but it will be controlled and you won't be completely healed. Oh no. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool this cunt any of the time. Yeah. Cunt meaning an acronym for God, for spirit. So you can fool people. Oh, yes, I do have sex with a married woman, but, you see, whatever, all the bullshit comes out. But she doesn't love him, rare, but doesn't really want to get divorced, rare, because she'll financially lose out. As an example, that's not marriage. Oh, we come on to that now. Anyone who's in a marriage, and it purely is legalized prostitution, which is not my term, been bandied around, that means exactly that. You have an arrangement with someone, you marry them, and you both have an understanding that he can go and fuck who he wants, and you can fuck who you want, but for social appearances, you are seen together as a couple, and you don't openly disclose this relationship you have. Well, in the eyes of God and in the eyes of the angelic kingdom, again, they know everything. You will and are receiving karma. Now you can carry on. Carry on. Brilliant song. Carry on. Yeah. Carry on. Brilliant song. There is, you go, love is coming to us all. Fantastic. The amount of times I've channeled that song, given it to people. Fantastic lyrics. Carry on. Yeah. Smile. That's another one. Smile and know that they love you. That means, yeah, people might be fucking around with you because of their ignorance. But smile and know actually they do love you, because that is the only reality. Love is the only reality. You can think you hate people, you can think this and the other, but that's not the reality. There you go. It's a fiction of your mind. It can be real for you. You create your own, doing a new age on back on them. You create your own reality. Yeah, you fucking well do. And you can also create your own illusion. Oh, yeah, I'm really good, man. I do this, man. My therapist says I'm all right, man. And I can suck whoever cock I want, man. And my therapist says that all right, man. You're going to meet some cunt like me, I'd say that, who's going to put you straight, love, and say, no, you're not all fucking right. And no, you don't go around sucking married men's cocks and all the rest of it and think you're on the spiritual path. You are on the path to hell. You're probably already in hell. It's a state of being. Oh, are you really happy with life? Well, not really, And when I'm fucking sucking someone's cock, I get quite hard in, rare. I enjoy that, sucking cocks, rare. Oh, I see. But how are you in just everyday life, Brilliant LP by Coldplay. Yeah, everyday life. Well, how are you? Oh, that sucks. Fuck that. I can't wait till I can get and suck some cunt's cock again. Addiction? Cock again. Shit. Oh, I'll go to... Going now, mate. Oh, I'll go to Cocksuckers Anonymous. That was it. Oh, yeah, I'll go to a 10-step program. Cocksuckers. Yeah, probably is going on. Cocksuckers Anonymous. Hey, my name's Janice and I love sucking cocks. Anybody's cock. Married men, fucking pet dogs. Oh, yeah. They're absolutely addicted to sex. Yes, they get the, how can I go? Yes, you get some high from it. No cunt idiot, not even me, is going to say, oh no, sex is wrong. Sex is a beautiful gift from God, and we do and can get pleasure from it. But I lay this chip on you. You have sex with a woman, use it that way, that you're married to, that you have taken an oath to be true to one another, and you are a partnership in the full sense of the word. You are spiritual. That's what marriage should be, a spiritual partnership. The woman assists the man and the man assists the woman, and together they are spiritually evolving. You have that, but there's very few people who've got that and tell me that's the same as these cunts that just go around socking any cunt's cock, and there's no spiritual side to it, if you want at all. Then I'd say you're a bunch of cunt idiots. Yeah. Literally that. Cunt idiots. Cock-sucking whores from Babylon. Ah. Take me to court. Well, not to, this is just a general statement. But that's the sort of words and knowledge you can get from this cunt. So you don't fuck with this cunt. If you don't want to know the truth, avoid this cunt. Yeah. If you don't want to hear the truth, avoid this cunt. Excommunicate me. Block me. Unfriend me. Yours is the right to do that. Complain to fucking Facebook. I don't like this cunt. He fucking pushes my buttons, rare. And they just tell you, well, block the cunt. Click of a mouse, he's gone. You'll never need to hear his words ever again. He's got a list of 5,000 friends. He's got a waiting list of people, get it? He doesn't want cunt idiots that aren't prepared to hear the truth, get it? Cocksuckers, what it, and fucking what's the scripture? Don't feed pearls to swine, cocksuckers, and whatever, not whores. That's been a misaligned term. Mary Magdalene was called a whore. What the fuck does that mean? Whoa, we're going on, what's the fucking time? Oh, it's just going, yeah. Mary Magdalene was Christ's closest disciple. But certain individuals within the, in inverted commas, church, misaligned her, called her a whore and a prostitute, right? Because they were shit cunt jealous of her close friendship with Jesus. And Jesus Christ chose her to head the church after he, shall we say, moved on and was crucified and couldn't really return. Because they'd have just stuck him on a cross, probably even worse. You know, freaked to the devil and all this shit and burned him alive, whatever, which has happened all through history. People such as Jesus Christ, that includes witches, get it? People with a special second sight, all just psychic gifts, gifts of the spirit, were burnt at the stake. In fact, round here in Moray, I believe in Forest, there's a stone to mark it where witches were burnt and rolled down a hill or some shit. So this place hasn't got a very good fucking track record. Yeah. Well, it's obvious. A witch could be a white witch. I'm a white witch then. That'll fucking rock a few votes. I'm accredited with being an eclectic witch. And if you look that word up, because I had to, what the fuck's an echo? Yeah, but it's a title given me, and I looked it up. Someone who's moved into many different things hasn't been limited by a narrow fundamentalist, shall we say, attitude. Well, this is what it is to be spiritual, rare, and do this and that, and that's it. No, he's looked into many different things. Yeah. Tarot cards, pendulum, all gifts and sciences and technologies given, pyramids. Well, that'd be frowned upon. Go to your average church. Oh, yeah, can we have a pyramid erected in the church? Rare. Not a big one, made of PVC. Rare. And can we put water under it? Rare. And this water can be treated as special and blessed and used as a planetary healing medium. I want also medicine for any of the congregation. Yeah. Wonder what response I get. Pyramids are a fantastic technology, and I'm going to be incorporating pyramids in my healing ministry. Of course, people can say, no, I don't want the pyramid water, thank you very much, rare, and I don't want your healing oil. Right. Hypothetically could, but they're going to mind telling them to fuck off. Well, yeah, you come to me. This is my healing modality. And if you don't want it, well, I'd rather save my time to someone who is prepared to accept it. Get it? So you would probably be asked that all up front. Oh, well, I move in pyramid blessed water and oils, and I will more than likely give you some oil or some pyramid blessed water. Have you got a problem with that? And if they say yes, you say, well, thank you very much. There's the door. And in fact, that can be done before they even come. Get a good secretary. Her job would be to sing and initial inquiries. I see, and she would have all the mantra there, have a little card busy. You know, if you're okay with all of that, then Graham can now give you a pendulum reading, however she would. And then it's a negative. I'm afraid Graham won't be able to see you. He suggests that you go to another healing modality. Then they could, well, he's saying that you don't really have the level of faith to benefit from his healing technique. You know, we're not going to enter into a half an hour argument with them. That's it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Right. Because that's how we should work. We go round the circle. We don't waste our time with wasters. Whether you call it don't feed pearls of wisdom to swine, whatever, whether you base it on the scriptural injunction that by your faith be it so. So you say, well, I'm afraid I'm picking up you haven't got the faith to actually respond to this healing technique, so I'm not going to waste my time giving you it. I mean, if it's appropriate to say that, because there could be some smart ass come on, smart ass reporter trying to catch you out. I've heard you can cure cancer. Yeah, you're trying to entrap you. Well, that has happened, yes, but then you go on the other trip, you see. Well, I'm going to have to give you a pendulum reading. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you now, it won't be me, because, fucking, there'll be a secretary. If ever this healing takes off, I will have, I'm prejudiced cunt, a beautiful lady, but I mean beautiful on most levels, as my secretary. And her job will be to answer calls from prospective healers. If it gets to that level, coming down earth, I've already got the card printed up and it's already been exhibited in the Phoenix shop, and that can be verified. Exactly what I've just said. Pyramid healing, water, pendulum. It's there. They may have chucked them all out. It's prophetic. Get it? But on that issue, I may be banned from the Findorn Foundation. And I won't be able to use the healing rooms that are available there. So I will put this in again. This is about the third time. Anyone from the Findorn Foundation, I know some of you, and I've even sent that to Roger Dowder, Rare. There's a few names that can pop up. Could you please? And then there's Peter the policeman. Well, that'll fix him. He's Peter, and his general role is to, well, he was an ex-policeman. You know exactly who I mean, and he knows me, and we've met face to face, and he's got the integrity to tell me straight, not gossip. Well, Graham, such and such said this about you. Then I should have the opportunity, cosmically, to say, well, they're a lying cunt and they need slinging out in the community. And I should have an opportunity to confront this accuser or accusers. Well, I know they are middle-class cunts who've just brought their way into the foundation, but are spiritually dead fucking wood. That's your word. And that's been given before. Because I would like to do some of my healing work at the Findorn Foundation. Again, freedom of choice. Put my card up and no cunt says, because I've been bad-mouthed, get it? Oh, you don't want to go to him, right? Well, that's their loss. But those of you who are open-minded, I do move in the gifts of healing. Yeah. And as a Christed lay Baptist priest, as someone who's had ministries of ministries, and over 200 of the Jesus Fellowship Church laid hands on me and anointed me for these spiritual gifts. Going back, was it? Like me here? 1988. We'll work that out. Time wasn't right. People wouldn't have accepted it. There was too much prejudice. Oh, yeah. What's it say about the Son of Man? He was despised and rejected of men. He was a man of constant sorrow. Handle. And that is true. For any true servant of God, we will expect to be despised. We will expect to be rejected. And we will expect to be a man of constant sorrow. Handle. So, anybody from the Findorn Foundation, because I do this, I know the angels and that, and I know people I can even send this to. How you doing, Roger Dowder, who haven't even bothered to get back to me? Am I banned from coming to the Findorn Foundation, please? I'm intending to put a card up and do some healing work. No, I'm not intending to take over your foundation and that. I'm just a fucking channel. Oh, people can come and, check me out. Again, with Mike approval. It's only get 20 people, and all this shit. I won't entertain it. Fuck off, I'm just a channel. I'm not interested in being put on a fucking pedestal. And no, I'm not interested in giving you an interview for the fucking Rainbow Bridge or whatever. Get it? Moving in the spirit. But I am interested in coming into the Findorn Foundation, possibly visiting Dorothy. She's just had her 100th birthday. I'd just come with some flowers and bless her. She might not even remember. That doesn't matter. It's up to her, isn't it? No, I'm not sincere. Oh, he just wants to bring you some flowers and say hello, touch in, and talk about certain things that happened between him and Eileen that she would have got to have heard. the meeting within the nature, in the main sanctuary, where Graham, that's me, brought the word when 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, my offence is felt. And I find it very hard to believe that Eileen Caddy didn't have a chat with Dorothy about that. Bit of a rare occurrence. Oh, I know I've brought the word another time that very much frowned upon. We don't do that here. See, stuck in your narrow-minded ideas, or we just sit here like a bunch of cunts, and there's this cunt who's supposed to be a shaman, or he can speak, but no one else can. You know, whatever. Oh, I sense entirely. I think I bought the same word. And if looks could fucking kill. So I deliberately did sit in there, wait for all the other cunts to leave, get it as a little area where people could be, no, let them fuck off. And I did. Didn't even give them a chance, right? And then left, the last person to leave. We got a problem with that. We're meant to be able to go in front of the whole fucking community. Yeah, we go round the circle. If I have been banned, I'd like the opportunity to confront my accusers, please. That's right. The little lassie that said I swore at her. Cunt shit. Give me a quick relapse on that, love. Rare. Whoever made that rule, get the word whoever, so it's just a sharing, is a fucking idiot. So yes, I did use the word fucking idiot, but it wasn't a malicious swearing to you. It was about you. And why? Because people hear when you respond. Well, actually, it was me. What does that tell people? That it wasn't an exchange as maybe it was reported, and that then John Caddy's trooped over. I'm very sorry, Graham, but I've got to ask you to leave. Now, of course, I respect people's thing, and I was actually doing a channeling, but that's not here or there. But the exchange was that, and if she says anything different, she's a lying piece of shit, and you need to get rid of her. Oh, yeah. You can't have liars like that who are responsible for a Christed teacher, a channel for angels and men, to be barred from the Findorn Foundation. Well, I would challenge that ruling. Then I'd even take it further. You cunts aren't fit to fucking run this facility. That's the lawyer. If you're going to condone a Christed teacher who does move and channel the teacher of angels and men from being allowed admittance to any of the foundation, Universal Hall and that, then you cunts shouldn't be running it. And then I can bring even more cutting words. John Caddy, right? I was there before you, mate. Well before. And that may have been tried to be covered up. I wonder why. Yes, I did meet David Spangler. Yes, I did come with a lady called Wally Johnson. And yes, I have had tea with Eileen Caddy. Tea, meaning she invited me to her space. And we spent about an hour and a half just in each other's company. And on an empath trip, I have touched into Eileen Caddy. I have touched in, oh dear, to Dorothy McLean. Now, these were the real founders. Here's your cutting word. Peter Caddy wasn't a founder. He was a sex fucking pervert. Take me to court, John, and I'll wipe the floor of you and any other cunt you get to back you up. He was a pervert. He didn't found the Findorn Foundation. He just happened to be married to someone that did found it and was having sex outside of marriage, and all the fucking cunts that were there were aware of it. Oh, well, the relationship doesn't work, but they don't want to get divorced because it'll really fuck up the foundation's credibility, wouldn't it? Yeah, and Eileen, being a really nice soul, was obviously hurt, but went along with it, yeah. And Peter Caddy was strutting around with 16-year-old fucking schoolgirls and the rest. That! And you condoned it. Take me to court. You might be in for a surprise. This cunt might be the rightful heir to the Findorn Foundation. That's right. There were wills and things written, and certain experiences that I brought was around. This can be from Eileen Caddy. Get it? Oh, I don't get everything completely factual. I'm moving in the spirit. But that's the vibe I'm getting. Graham, far from you being banned, you are the rightful heir to the Findorn Foundation. You should be in charge. You should be slinging out those who have no place there. And they're the very people that obviously resist me. They are powers of darkness, filth. And that's why your level of miracles has dropped right through the toilet floor. That's why the angelic kingdom has deserted you to a major degree, because you can't fool them. Okay, prophetic word. I'm a nutter, but I'd like permission to visit again, please. Yeah, I'm not going to go round bringing the cutting word. I don't waste my time on cunts like that. So as long as you leave me alone, I will fucking leave you alone. But I'd like to see Eileen. I'd like to use the cafe, and I'd like to put my healing card up, and that's up to individuals. If they're moved in the spirit, oh, I'd like a healing session with this man. They have my phone number, and I'd like to be able to hire the rooms to give healing sessions. Should it happen? No, I might be talking a lot of cunt shit. You may have done such a good job on fucking my reputation up that no cunt will apply for a healing session. Because generally what new people do, oh, do you know anything about this healer? And then I'll get the shudge treatment. Oh no, you don't want nothing to do with him. He's a black magician or he's whatever. Right, fine. I can soon put my card in other places. Yeah, I'll be inspired in the spirit. I could, if I get my money, set up my own healing facility external to my home here, because this is sacred space. I couldn't do it here, it's not big enough. So I could go to some sympathetic individual. I'd like to rent a place for healing, please. And they look over my credentials, thing, and I just need, just want a secretary, rare, a phone, rare, and a place to practice healing, which could also incorporate other things, to help raise its rent, get it? And there'd be someone around here, I think, would go for that, or maybe they won't. I'm a planetary citizen. And there are plenty of other places I'd like to be other than Scotland, personally. Oh, Ireland sounds fucking fantastic. Northern Ireland. Cannabis is now legally able to be prescribed for medicinal usages. Oh, Ireland's gone very high up in my esteem, full of lovely sacred sites, full of very spiritual people. But we have an alternative Findorn set up based around a God-realised fucking channel for the angels. Sorry, Freudian slip. Teacher of angels and men. Those have got eyes to see and ears to hear will, and those that carry on going to Vindor. Rare, let's go this load of country. Rare, and we can have free sex. Rare, and we can fuck who we want. Rare, and any cunt can suck our cocks. Rare, and it's all right. Yeah, we can have sex that made. Rare, and all the rest of it. Here's a trip for you. If I do set up another facility in Ireland, your angelic kingdom is going to desert you like for the shit you are. That's right. That's a word of knowledge, a prophetic word. But there again, I could get killed by a fucking bus tomorrow. Rare. And you don't have to worry a shit. Rare. It's 1 hour 35. I mean, I can go further on. It's 1 o'clock. Ah, there you go. So enjoyed chatting with you, channeling. That's my early morning medicine, and that's all I've had to eat. I haven't had any food. Remember, I've shared that. I get up and I have generally, well, it can vary, midday, an egg sandwich. Because I am technically detoxing and on a thing, and the body does need to lose weight, and I'm going for a detox. And all I'm having is my medicinal oil, a bit of milk in, sometimes whack a bit of coffee, in, organic coffee. Oh, no, it's an old joke, but it's true. It's organic instant coffee, so it's as pure as it could be. And that I haven't even drunk a pint yet. We might start to get a bit wonky, and that's it, whomp down the neck. It's nearly 1 o'clock. Eggs have already been boiled. Yeah, that's just the quickness. I can go into my kitchen, whack 2 bits of bread in the toaster, butter them, real butter, and cut the egg up in the slicer. I've got 2 eggs actually. And half a tomato goes in one sandwich and the other half in the other. And that is generally my midday meal. Then my next meal will be the meal, if you follow me. Don't have any snacks, get it and rare. Well, I like them. And I have generally, because I'm right down, I've got 4 quid in the bank. I think that says it all. Which I can't really afford to spend in case something crops up. And I've been using, and I will be now, here I go. Be off down the Co-op to get a loaf of bread. 80p. Right? Probably can't find that now. Where's me fucking money? Where's me money, you cunt? Well, I did put it in a pocket. Hold on. It's not a lot, it's 80p. Well, that's a letter from the neighbour. Yeah. This is just to make a point. This is how some of us do live. Total trust in God, hand to mouth, no capital. And this is what the people in Facebook find hard. Never met a cunt like me. But they crossed a line. Yes, you have seen me moving in anger. Jesus Christ got fucking angry. And if you don't understand that, you'll know where. And the line they've crossed is that I've got a goddaughter in the Philippines who's got 4 kids, and she is my family. That's it. I'm not married. I've got a fiance, but that's flexible. In Thailand, I can have up to 8 wives, and she knows this. She doesn't fulfill all my needs. This is on. I need a secretary come wife, someone that can speak Thai and really good English, and really, who can perhaps drive a car. Actually, one of her daughters fits this role perfectly. In Thailand, if you've got the money, I can have 8 wives. And a lot of mothers would love the idea that their daughter is also a wife of their husband. So it's like we're a family unit. Instead of her going off and marrying someone else and she never sees her mother, she'll have constant access to her mother. We might live in separate houses. That all depends on what the 2 wives feel. If they feel it's too much, if they prefer to have their own space, that's part of what the Thai provides for. If I get this lottery winnings, yeah, I probably will be getting married. But she can still refuse me. Of course she can. She's beautiful. And I mean beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful person. Yeah, I'd marry her in a flash. But she might not be comfortable with that idea. Still be a good daughter. And I get, I say, I don't know. I'm going to shut up. No, I do need someone that can speak English. And that's become a conceding point with me and Om. Even though we've been apart a year, her English is still terrible. And she wouldn't perhaps be able to do the role of what I'm talking about, being a secretary come why, to take bookings for healings. You've got to speak good English. I can teach you. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. Well, I'm a wealthy man. That's 360. Yeah, look, there you go. A quid easily into exchange, and that'll get me a loaf of bread. I've got food. I've still got a whacking big joint in my freezer that was brought for Christmas. You get it, one of these duck, chicken, special joint, Well, that lasts us 5 or 6 days, and I get my money on the 14th. I might get fucked over. Oh, here you go. The Bank of Scotland won't issue me with £100 overdraft. Right? If anyone knows of a bank that would be prepared to give me £100 overdraft, it's just for crossover of bills and payments. I have on my heart been planted the Cooperative Bank. Now, there isn't a branch around here, but I would only need a bank I can bank online with. So hypothetically, I could open a cooperative bank account. They could issue me with £100 overdraft, so I never have to worry about bills not getting paid, because if they don't, you get stitched up. And you could be the recipient of a $750,000 deposit. I mean, could not, but that's just hypothetical. But again, see, I just put this out. If you happen to be or know someone that's got a cooperative bank account or a similar bank. Oh, I know there's things down here. If you happen to be some kind of banking institutional representative, you know what I'm talking about now, and that you're prepared to give me £100, well, what do you call it, an overdraft or what? Please get in touch. I mean, the stuff about the lottery winners, you realise is all probably cunt shit, but it's coming to a head. But just taken on that level, that I'm a lay Baptist priest. I'm a channel that channels the teacher of angels and men. I've had it told me there's not too many of them about yet. Rare, but there are people in the background, because I could be taken out tomorrow. So, God's plan's perfect. Rare. And I've already made arrangements for what family I have. Well, a last will and testament. Do that anyway. I'm 68, and all my physical wealth will go to Matty in the Philippines, and some could go to the lady I'm technically engaged to, but the majority will go to Matty because she's a unit of 5. She's got 4 young children that all see me as their father. Godfather, it's a Christian thing. That's it. A lot of Buddhists probably isn't part of their trip. But God, we generally do this role at birth, but it can be done later. It's exactly what happened with me and Matty. Within minutes of meeting Matty, she said, "Could you be my father? My father died 15 years ago." And that's before she knew anything about me possibly having money and all this shit. Right, it wasn't that. I moved in the spirit. This was a genuine request. And I'm being asked, would I take it? And at the time, I didn't and don't have any money, but I can still take that role on and I have sent her money. But that was before Facebook started to lock in. And again, on that quickly, Mark Zuckerberg has told me not to have any communication with any of his staff. And that we go right in a certain way. The only person I am allowed to have communication is you, Cheryl. Right. And he's agreed that me and you, Cheryl, can have a video chat. Right. And then we get a lot of stuff sorted out. There's been a lot of cunt shit put about. And maybe Mark is doing the honourable thing. I'm not saying he's going to give me all the money, but we'll say, well, look, I feel responsible for this. I haven't got insurance, but you will get a car because that's what I need. And he doesn't have to send the car. He can just go, because he does do this. He can just go to Toyota and they can issue like a coupon, which I can be used in any Toyota dealers, and to a value, whatever it is. And then I can just take that coupon to the local Toyota dealer here. It won't be an American import, it'll be a car that's here, get it? And he will make sure it's enough to get me what I need, which is a hybrid and which is a four-wheel drive. I think there's a model, well, about 30 grand, I think. Whatever. But it's got the features I need. Not as big as a Highlander, rare, but it will have the off-road capability and it'll be a hybrid. See, I've got a brilliant imagination, but a lot of it can be, I was top of my class in English for creative writing. That's where I started channeling. Teacher would just come in and give us a topic to write a story about. And I, putting up my prayers and that, I don't want to do the normal, I want a bit of a twist in it, and that's what makes a good story. Right? And I was brilliant at it. And I was probably channeling, get it? William Shakespeare, whatever was coming through, because I opened up. Well, I think that, you're thinking of this and, rare. But again, we don't glamorize it. But I am a fucking channel of exceptional purity. And I'm an asset to any cunt, any organisation or anything, as this cunt on board. Yeah. And it can be just a company. Invaluable services I could provide. No, you don't want to deal with that cunt. He's a cunt. As quick as that. And you trust that. I mean, it's called something in business, but I can suss cunts out. Very useful. Worth a lot of money to some people. What's it? An associate, a fucking advisor. Just come to the meeting, right? And I'd cutting word. Some cunt comes out with some bollocks, right? Just imagine the meeting and that, and I say, and I look at the people that employ me and who trust me, that cunt's full of shit. Fuck him, tell him to fuck off. Your Honour. No, but that's it. And they will trust my judgment. Probably wouldn't say like that. Well, I'm sorry saying that this is our advisor. Motherfuck cunt, kiss my ass, whatever they call me. And we've decided, because I can just vote, to decline your offer. That's the sort of scenario. Someone comes to this fucking so-called brilliant offer and it's a load of shit. I think it's out. Now, that's worth money. Anyway, I'm being told to get the fuck out of here because I've got to go down the shop. It's only 1 o'clock. We're back to Shirley. We're in the name, but you are. Well, can you please, Cheryl, Shirley, whatever, we both know who each other's are, contact me. Well, I know how to try and contact you, send an email with a suggested time. Because like now, see, I'm going out in the shops. I don't sit in front of my computer all day. Some people seem to think I do. Well, I don't. I have got a life. And I go out into the real world. And like now I go shopping and things. But if you just sent us an email, oh, I have got a telephone number. It's what normal people do. Oh, hello, Graham. This is Shell. Because it can't be fucked. This is Shell. Oh, no need. Yeah. Well, I'd like to video chat with you through thing, which has already been set up. And at a time. Time convenient for you and a time convenient for me. And then we chat. And a lot of this shit, misinterpretation, thing will go. I'm clear that I'm not to have any more contact with anybody from Facebook other than you. So that's pretty simple, isn't it? I'm not even going to entertain Mark Zuckerberg. As I said, I've got no everything and I prefer to deal with women. And he knows that. It's not just me being funny. This goes way back to the beginning. There are certain discussions about, but that's it. Way back, right at the early stages. Oh, I don't want a male delivery man, thank you. This is ups, right? And so a woman was allocated. Well, it was just for me, but that's what then happened. So that's expected. No, he doesn't want a man. But then she tried to scam me, and I reported it to Mark, and she was sacked. Well, I don't know, might be getting, one can speculate, it could, right, but that happened. And that's why Shell is with you. Doesn't mean another woman can be appointed, Shell, if this is something you don't want to get involved with. I feel strange if it is, but you've changed your mind. Well, again, even the election will be deceived, Shell. See, I've got enough. So you may have been advised, no, that cunt's a fucking agent of the devil or whatever. Well, please, can you just politely put that to your boss? And he will know me. So I'm telling you now, you really like another woman chosen to act as the spokesperson for Facebook. Yeah, that's simple enough. I'll need proof of who she is. So she would have be a member of Facebook and will have a photograph of herself on Facebook. And she could be anything, Office of Children's Affairs or something. She might have some official title, but as long as I can see it's her, and that's enough. And then we can just go. We don't have to go through the Facebook thing. I've shared this. I am on FaceTime, which is the Apple. So I haven't done it, but it take me minutes to just, because I've got an Apple ID, get it all that. I've never used it and just registered on that. We can meet on that. Or we have got this other link that's been established. Again, and all it is she attempts to phone me and I get a little button I click. Or I can then attempt to phone her. But the easiest one would be that this person contacts me and with a suggested mutual favourable time for us to video chat. Get it? Bye for now.